The Watcher in the Woods subscribe. It began with 5 friends: Mara, Liam, Jenna, Chris, and Tyler. They were young, adventurous, and stupidly brave, filming a documentary about abandoned campsites. They arrived at Black Pine Forest just before sunset, ignoring the rotted wooden sign that said, "Turn back, eyes never close." They set up camp near a dried riverbed. As darkness fell, the forest became unnaturally quiet, just the faint creak of trees, breathing. Around midnight, Jenna swore she saw a light between the trees, a candle flame, flickering. Liam followed it with the camera. The footage later showed something horrifying. Each time the light flickered, a figure appeared closer, tall, slender, wrapped in roots and bark, its head slightly tilted as if curious. But when the flame went out, the camera showed nothing, just empty trees. When they returned to camp, the fire had gone out. Tyler was gone. They called his name, searched with flashlights, but every echo of Tyler came back slightly different, as if someone else was answering in his voice, but not quite right. Hours later, Chris found Tyler's hoodie hanging from a branch. Inside it, a note written in dirt. "He sees through my eyes now." Jenna wanted to leave, but the GPS kept spinning, showing the same location no matter which way they walked. The trees seemed to move, subtly shifting while no one was watching. The path they came from was gone. By dawn, they realized the forest wasn't keeping them inside, it was studying them. Mara found an old campsite deep within, tents shredded, a rusted lantern still faintly warm. Inside one of the tents was a logbook filled with names, dates and notes. The last entry read, "It learns your movements, then it takes your shape." That night, Chris saw Tyler again, standing on the other side of the campfire, smiling too wide, too still. He didn't speak, just tilted his head the same way the figure had. When Chris approached, Tyler's skin cracked, revealing wood beneath. The Watcher had made a perfect imitation. Panic set in. They ran. The forest moved with them, rearranging paths, whispering their own voices back at them. Mara tripped and fell into a pit filled with bones, not animal bones, but human skulls, each with hollow eyes staring upward. The Watcher didn't kill. It collected. By the next morning, only Mara and Jenna remained. Exhausted, they reached the riverbed again. The water had returned, but it wasn't water. It was black, thick, and still, in the reflection, they didn't see themselves. They saw 5 figures and all standing behind them. Jenna screamed as roots burst from the ground, wrapping around her legs, dragging her into the soil. Her last words were, "Don't let it see your face!" But it was too late. Mara turned and saw it, a towering form of bark and bone, faceless but somehow smiling. The forest fell silent. If you like the story, you have to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching and your support.